we're going to jump onto our next section, which is a conversation with Damien Harris. Damien Harris is the founder at Gecco Smart Mobility, a scooter sharing services offering fun electric scooters to share within Barcelona by the minute. He's Australian, but he's Spanish by heart, and he speaks all the languages in the world as well. And I believe he's virtually here. Where are you, Damien? Hello. We're going to welcome Damien Harris. Hello, Damien. How are you?
Hi.
Lovely to see you.
I'm very well. How are you?
Excellent, Damien. Welcome to South Summit. My iPad just gone blank, sorry. But I know the questions is talking about Barcelona. Barcelona has experienced an explosion in the tourism sector in recent years, leading to a huge economic gains, but also some social tension. How do you receive Barcelona's recovery post-COVID as a destination? Is there an opportunity to improve the tourist offering of the city?
Absolutely. I think there's a huge opportunity that's been discovered now because of COVID. I think the recovery is going to be somewhat staggered, potentially slow. Originally, when we first went into lockdown, first Mobile World Congress was cancelled in February, and then we went into lockdown in March. Initially, I thought it's going to take about 12 months, that we would have a pretty bad summer. Obviously, with hindsight now, we've seen we've had a devastating summer, both or across the board and everything connected to tourism in Barcelona. So, and I think what we've seen as well is that the reaches of that tourism impact have gone outside of what we would have traditionally called tourism businesses, of hotels and the restaurants done that. But obviously with the full lockdown, the whole economy has just been devastated. I think it's going to come back, early next year, but not in the beginning. By the middle of next year, I'm hopeful for summer. I have tourism apartments as well. They're obviously all empty of tourists, and you see it on the streets in Barcelona. I think it will come back, but I think we need to be prepared that it's going to be stagnated.
Sure. Well, actually, you said in the past, not a long time ago, Barcelona is Europe's best place to start in sustainability and mobility. Do you still believe that? You have to say
yeah. I mean, the whole world is devastated because of COVID. So I think the underlying factors are still there that make Barcelona a great city. But there's nowhere that's good in this current climate. Because of these impacts that have been hitting everywhere. But I think there's still some underlying factors here that bring a lot of opportunities. Crisis is, in a way, an opportunity to reinvent and to launch something new.
Can you give us any trick, any tip, any secret sauce of what you're doing through your business that could maybe other entrepreneurs follow suit with regards of 2021?
The key thing is to make things lean. I've really looked at all aspects and to just cut costs. It's about surviving for long as possible. Just make sure your burn rate is as low as it possibly can be. What can be outsourced so it can be turned off if need be. The fixed costs are the big problem. So you can avoid those, of course, if your team's working from home. Cut your co-working space, cut your rentals. Sign up to things that are can be turned on and off when needed, and can be expanded. And I think there's a big opportunity here of looking at the sustainability as well and relaunching with that in mind. We were able to see during lockdown how amazing this city was, and many other cities. Nature coming back into the city, the silence, the air quality, the water quality, everything was just amazing. And I think we need to remember that when we start bringing things back in, to not just go back to the same negative. Keep the beautiful clean air and the silence on the streets. Hence why electric mobility is so much more attractive.
Excellent. Yes, Damien. Actually, well, you've been quite innovative in your own business because you were renting scooters from your competition. So I guess your message is always to look to the silver lightning behind the cloud. Well, there's a big cloud now.
Yeah, it's a big question as well. When you're looking at starting a business, there's a lot of capital that needs to be implemented. And can you avoid, the next round of financing by changing a business model? So I'm leasing rather than buying those vehicles. And that brings about a big change in my overhead and for how long I can last in a bad climate.
Excellent. That was a way of keeping the fixed prices you were talking about quite low to keep you running. Excellent. Well,
Exactly.
Damien, I don't know if you have any final message you want to send now that we are here together before I cut you off.
Yeah, I think you're pretty good at cutting people off, so I'll be careful. Yeah, I just want to wish everyone the best of luck with the pictures and to stay positive. Yes, it's a tough time, but there's always opportunities to be found out there through changing.
Excellent. Well, Damien, keep us posted on your developments and your discoveries and your innovation and your ideas. You're quite imaginative, and we hope to see you in La Nave or in Madrid in South Summit 2021. And until then, thank you for coming.
I look forward to it. Thank you. Ciao.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Damien Harris, that was Damien Harris from Gecco Smart Mobility.